Dear students, I am Santan, working as a physics faculty in Target English Medium School. Today, in this short video, I would like to explain what are the types of sound and how many are there, what is the name of that one, and explain each and every one. So, let me come to our topic. Our topic name is types of sound. Based on the receiving of sounds by the human ear, sound will be classified into the sounds are classified into three types. First one is audible sound. Second one is infrasonic sound. Infrasonic sound or sounds. Third one is ultrasonic sounds. Audible sound, infrasonic sound, and ultrasonic sound. Which type of sound we are called audible sound? So, the frequency of sound between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz or 20 kilohertz. Listen very carefully. The frequency of sound between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz or 20 kilohertz, that sound we are called audible sound. Why? Because of means, if any body is vibrated, it produces the vibration means frequency. We know that. What is meant by frequency? The number of vibrations made by a vibrating body in 1 second is called frequency. That's why if a body is vibrated, it produces some frequency. But the body, during the producing of a body, if a body is vibrated, during its vibration, it produces a frequency lies between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. That type of sound only we are listen. That's why that is called audible sound. So our human ear can be received or capable of to listen or receives the 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. This frequency of the sounds only we are called audible sound. Infrasonic sound. The frequency of sound below 20 Hz are called infrasonic sound. Listen very carefully. The frequency of sound below 20 Hz is called infrasonic sound. So means 20 Hz to 20,000 means what is the meaning of that one? Only this range of frequency of the sound only we are here. Below the 20 Hz, our human ear cannot be receives the sound, and above the 20,000 also our human ear cannot be receives the sound. That's why. So the frequency of the sound below the 20 Hz, that all the sounds we are called infrasonic sounds. Generally during the earthquake, which sounds are produced? Infrasonic sounds are produced. Listen very carefully. During the earthquake, infrasonic sounds are produced. That's why some of the animals are receiving that infrasonic sounds, and they will be tell the information before the earthquake will occur at any place. Listen very carefully. During the earthquake, which type of sound is produced means infrasonic sound. So what type of animals are produced and receives the infrasonic sounds means elephant, giraffe, rhinoceros, rabbit. These are the tortoise or turtle. These are the best examples to listen and receives receives and produce the which one? Infrasonic sounds. Is nothing but okay. In case of element, okay, the element can communicate with the same species. Is nothing but other elements. Sorry, one element speaks with the other elephants, so they can communicate with their own languages by producing which sounds? Infrasonic sounds. But the sounds you are not able to hear, even you are just beside of an elephant also, because of the frequency of the sound produced by the communication of the elephants is below the 20 Hz, or they communicated with the infrasonic sound. Next one is ultrasonic sound. The frequency of sound above 20,000 Hz or 20 kilohertz, that frequency of the sound we are called ultrasonic sound. Listen very carefully. The frequency of sound is above the 20 Hz or 20 kilohertz. That frequency of the sound is also not received our ear. That sound we are called ultrasonic sound. Ultrasonic sounds we are used in the different purpose, that is later we discuss that in this video. But so which type of animals can receive and produce ultrasonic sound? Means mainly bats, ducks, dolphins. Okay, whales are which one? Infrasonic sound. Dolphins are ultrasonic sound. That's why bat, duck. Next one. Okay, dolphins are communicate with their species. Okay, by producing which one? Ultrasonic sound. Here mainly we discussing about the which one means bat. So we know that the bat cannot be able to see anything because of their eyes is not properly working. At the low light, even the highlight conditions means high intensity of the light also. So but they have eyes are there, but the eyes are not having the any seeing power properly. That's why if the bat will be how they can find their prey or how they can travel from one place to another place means by producing and receiving the which one? Ultrasonic sounds. So first they can produce when they are traveling from one place to another place. If any obstacle is there, if fastly the rays are coming and reaches to their ear, immediately they can. So it is estimated within this much of distance one obstacle is there. Based on that one, they can change their path. Or otherwise, the rays are coming from the ultrasonic sounds are coming from lately. Means the bat will receive the ultrasonic sounds after producing lately. So there is no obstacle. Some long distance is there. That's why they can continuously moving into the forward direction. But anyway, how the bat can play the fine or how the bat can be travel from one place to another place means bats are produce and receives the ultrasonic sounds. When they travel from one place to another place, they produce the ultrasonic sounds and again receives the ultrasonic sound. With help of that one, they can estimate what is the distance of the obstacle, like that type of one, and what is the distance of the position of the prey. Like that mode, they can travel from one place to another place. Once again, listen very carefully. So all sounds are not received by our ear. Only some of the frequency of the sounds only received by our ear. That sounds we are called audible sound. The frequency of sound between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, that frequency of the sound only we are able to hear. That's why that frequency of the sound only we are called audible sound. Infrasonic sound. The frequency of the sound is below 20 Hz. That sound we cannot able to hear. That sound we are called infrasonic sound. During the earthquake, infrasonic sounds are produced. Elephant, giraffes, rhinoceros, rabbit, deer, whales, they are producing and receives the infrasonic sound. They communicate with their same species. Ultrasonic sound. The frequency of the sound is below 20,000 or okay, 20 kilohertz, that frequency of the sound we are called ultrasonic sound. Bats are, okay, produce and receives the ultrasonic sound, and with help of the ultrasonic sound only they can find their prey, and they travel from one place to another place. And ducks also produce the ultrasonic sounds, and okay, dolphins is also produce and receives the ultrasonic sounds. The ducks are producing nearly 50,000 frequency of the sound when they communicate with the other species, means with the same species, like that type of one is there. Here, which are the important means, mainly frequency is very important. In the following, which frequency is called audible range? 20 to 20,000 Hz. Which frequency is called infrasonic sound? Below 20,000. Which frequency we are called ultrasonic sound? Above 20,000 Hz. Okay, during earthquake, which type of sounds are produced? Infrasonic sounds. So, when the bat is okay, travel from one place to another place, which sound they produce and receives? Ultrasonic sounds, like that type of way. Okay. Now we are discussing that uses of ultrasonic sounds. Uses of ultrasonic sounds. What are the uses of ultrasonic sounds? Means the ultrasonic sounds are widely used in the various purposes, in the telecommunication or in the navigation purpose or anyone. Mostly in the ships we are observing that, and also in the aeroplanes. Okay, they use the sonar process. Is nothing but sound navigation and ranging. That is like I will tell that. In sonar process, which sounds are used? Ultrasonic sounds. In sonar, okay, we are using the ultrasonic sounds. So simply, ultrasonic sounds are used in sonar and radar. RADR, radar. Okay. Second one. So ultrasonic sounds are used in sonar process. Sonar means sound, navigation and ranging and radar process also. They are used in the ships and aeroplanes. In the ships and aeroplanes, they have a one digital, okay, not digital, one display is there or monitor. In the monitor, so one radar will be moving like this one. Means is any other ships, okay, will be in their surrounding area is there. So they can easily find out that. That's why with help of the sonar process, we can find the, okay, means we can navigate and also we can find where more group, okay, more ships are more. What is that one means? Simply, I explain later about the sonar process separately in this video only. Ultrasonic sounds are used in sonar process. Sonar means sound, navigation and ranging. Ultrasonic sounds are used to find the flaws in metallic sheets. So generally in the iron industries, you after manufacturing the metallic sheets, they have any tiny holes are there or not. To finding that one, which is sounds are there used ultrasonic sounds. Like the same way, ultrasonic sounds are used in medical diagnosis, like the stones found in the kidneys, and in the treatment of kidneys also ultrasonic sounds are used. High ultrasonic sounds are used in removing the stones from the kidneys. At that time, the stones are break inside the kidneys. And at the same way, ultrasonic sounds are used to find the structure of a baby in mother womb. So during in the pregnancy time, so the pregnant lady or woman, when she consult the doctor, gynecologist, so they prefer for the ultrasound scanning. So in the ultrasound scanning, what will happen? They observe the image of or structure of the baby inside the mother womb. So what is the structure and how head, legs, next to hands and the remaining parts will be formed or not, and how it is take the breath, everything they can find with help of the ultrasonic sounds. These are the some of the uses of ultrasonic sounds. Next, our concept is sonar. It is important, this word is important for which purpose? Sonar means sound, navigation and ranging. SO means sound, N means navigation, A means and, R means ranging. Sound, navigation and ranging means with help of the sound only they can navigate, and range. Range is nothing but how much distance is there from the ship or aeroplane, they can find out that. So in this one, which sounds are used in the sonar process, which sounds are used? Ultrasonic sounds are used. Used in this process. So what are the uses of sonar? Mainly, the sonar process are mainly used to locate or to identify where a group of fishes are there inside the sea. And so sometimes we know that some of the cargo ships, they bring in some of the material that is valuable, whatever that may be. So due to any one of the reason inside the sea, they sink up. After they sink up, they go and reach to one particular place. And at what place it will be sink up, and at what distance from the surface of the water they can find by using the which one? Sonar process. So with help of the sonar process, we can find, we can measure the depth of the sea. We can find a group of fishes inside, and we can find the position of the sink of seas. These all are we can do with help of which one? Sonar. But in the sonar mainly, how many materials are there? Means only main two. One is the transmitter, another one is the receiver. Okay, in the sonar process, mainly we are using the two instruments. One is the transmitter, another one is the receiver. Okay, transmitter is produce the ultrasonic sounds, and this is travel through the liquids and fall onto a group of fishes, or maybe that at the bottom of the ship, or a sink of ship, whatever that may be. So finally they reflected and come back, and the reflected rays are received by the receiver in a ship. So like this one, we can say that here a transmitter is there. This one, what is the receiver in a ship only, same place. Okay, it is the sea water. We can say that. So here, any one fish is there. We can say that. Like this one. So the transmitter is produce which one? Ultrasonic sounds. These ultrasonic sounds are reaches to the fish or group of fishes. After that they reflected and come back. In this one, transmitted to the waves are travel how much distance? D distance. After that again they travel D distance and reaches to the receiver. That's why with help of this concept they can find at what depth below the surface of the water, below the surface of the sea water, the group of fishes are there. That's why immediately they release the nets and grab or collect the which one? Okay, fishes inside the sea. But in the sonar process, how they can find at what distance, the group of fishes or sink of ship or the depth of the sea, how they can find the mix by using a formula. So V is equals to 2D by T. We know that velocity is equals to distance by time. But here V equals to 2D by T. Why 2D by T? Here I say that, so the sound will travel mainly 2D distance, because transmitter to fishes D distance, after fall on this one fishes to receiver D distance, totally how much distance? 2D distance will be traveled by which one? Ultrasonic sounds. Listen, so from the transmitter ultrasonic sounds are produced, they travel through the water, fall onto the fish, and again from the fish they reflect and reaches to the receiver. That's why ultrasonic sounds are traveled totally 2D distance from transmitter to receiver. That's what 2D upon T. So 2D is equals to T transfer to the side, V into T. Then D is equals to Vt upon T. So means this is the distance. Means at what distance the which one? The fishes are group of fishes there, or depth of the sea. We can find D is the distance of the position of the group of the fishes, or distance or depth of the single ship, or depth of the sea. Here V is the velocity, T is the time taken by the ultrasonic sounds from total time from transmitter to up to the receiver, and 2 is the numerical constant. For example, this is the main formula. Just I tell that velocity of the sound in the water is, we know that 1531 means 1530. But simply for understanding of you, 1500 meters per second. Velocity of sound at the 25 degrees Celsius, 15,031 meters per second in the water. But our convenience purpose, just I will be write that velocity of the sound is 1500 meters per second. And so from the transmitter they release which one? They produce the ultrasonic sounds in the sonar process. They fall onto the fish and come back to the receiver in the time. Just T is equals to 0.2 seconds. Just we can set that 0.2 seconds. Or 0.3, simply for understanding. 0.3 seconds is there. Like that's why this value is substituted here. So D is equals to Vt upon Then D is equals to V is 1500 into 0.3 upon 2. Then D is equals to 1500 into 0.3, we write as 10 by 3. Sorry, 3 by 10. Sorry. 3 by 10. So 0.3 we can write as a 3 by 10. Okay. So 0 cancel. Okay. So what is that one? 150. So 150 is 1500. So that's right. By what is there here? 2. Then D is equals to 150 into 3. 450 upon 2. Then D is equals to 450 upon 2 means 450 by 2. 2 okay. 4 2 2 4 here 20 is there. Okay, means 10 2 5. That's right. Okay. So 225 meters. Means a group of the ships are a group of the fishes are located where at the 225 meters beneath the surface, below the surface of the sea water. This is the way of method to find where a group of the fishes are located, or what is the depth of the sea, or at what position, at what depth the sink of ship is there, by using the sonar process. In the sonar process, which sounds are used? Ultrasonic sounds. Our next topic is sound pollution. Sound pollution. So sound pollution is nothing but simply noise like that. Okay. The loudness of the sound is more than 80 decibels in a particular area. That is causes for the which one? Sound pollution. So sound is polluted is nothing but in our surrounding area the loudness of the sound is more than the which one? 80 decibels. That's why. So the loudness of the sound is more than the 80 decibels. This causes for the which one? Sound pollution. But so at the same way, where the sound pollution we are observing that, so at the near the railway stations, near the factories, and during the traffic, and during the airport. So during this type of cases, you are observing that the sound is polluted. Why? Because of means in an airport. During the takeoff or landing of an aeroplane, so they produce a huge sound. Like in case of railway stations, when a train is arrival to the station or departure from the station, huge sound is produced because of they make the horn. Along with that horn, the people's normal conversation also. The total sound will be combined together, and the loudness is more than the 80 decibels. And during the traffic, by making the horns of the number of bikes or the sound continuously coming from the engines, these all are created the sound pollution. In the factories also, during the running a factory, the machines are producing a huge sound. That's why. So factories, during the traffic, near the railway stations and near the airport, these are the main places for the sound pollutions. Listen very carefully. The loudness of the sound is more than the 80 decibels is in a particular area. It is causes for the sound pollution. So what are the problems will be arise due to the sound pollution? Means nausea and sleeplessness, hypertension. These are the main reason. Things are caused by the which one? Sound pollution. Listen very carefully. What are the problems or arises in case of human beings? Okay, when a person is in the area of the sound pollution, means so first one is the nausea, second one is the hypertension, third one is the so headache, like this type of one is there. So this type of sleeplessness also means you are not sleep properly. These are the main things will be arises due to which one? Sound pollution, when a person is in that area is there. But what are the methods we are used to reduce the sound pollution? But one more thing, in certain during certain areas we are observing that if any function is running or happening, or in case of a music rock concert conducted by the musician, at that time a huge sound will become, or in case of a party, DJ, rave party or DJ, the DJ music will become. During the marriages also you are observing that the DJ music will become. These all are causes for which one? Sound pollution. Because of that sound, loudness of the sound coming from that is more than 80 decibels. It is harmful for you. So once again listen. So the loudness of the sound is more than 80 decibels is causes for the loudness. So during the traffic, near the railway station, near the airport, next one at the factories, and music, rock concert, and in the DJ parties, like these are the main areas for the sound pollution is there. So due to the sound pollution, some problems are arising in human being: sleeplessness, nausea, hypertension, headache. These are the main causes for the main problems arise due to the sound pollution. But what are the methods we are used to reduce the sound pollution? So simply, greater than 80 decibel or more than 80 decibel, more than 80 decibel sound. Methods to reduce sound pollution. What are the methods we are used to reduce the sound pollution? Means some of the methods are there. 3-4 methods to discuss in this time. First one, planting trees surrounding of factories first of all, or industrial area. Planting the trees surrounding of which one? Industrial areas and on roadsides near the traffic areas. Because of the trees will be having the wood will be mainly contain the cellulose. The cellulose will be absorb the extra sound energy. Generally you are observing that when according to the acoustics, when you are enter into a new constructed hall or room, just you speak any word, so it will be you are observing that it is repeated you are here. It is nothing but echo is more. Means reflection of sound, multiple reflections are occurs. But the same room is filled by some of the wooden board, chair, table, like that one is there. Then what will happen? If you can make the sound, but it is not, you cannot be able to hear any reflection of the sound. Why? Because of they absorb the sound, some part of the sound energy. That's why planting the trees around industrial areas or factories and on roadside near the traffic, that is the first one. Second one is use the better silencers for the vehicle, because of mostly you are observing that at the December 31st night after the tour. So means you say welcome to the new year. At that time, some of the youth you are some of the students or youth you are observing that they remove the silencers, or they make they move on the bike okay, at that time, so you are observing that the bike will make the huge noise. Why? Because of means when you are, what purpose the silencers are using to reducing the sound pollution. The silencers are using silencer. What is the meaning of silencer? To reducing the sound pollution. But when you are removing the silencers, what will happen? It will produce a huge sound coming from the engine when it will be working. That's why better to use the good silencers or use the silencers for the vehicle. Next, third one is, so what is the first one? Planting the trees around the factories and roadside, near the traffic. Second one is, so use the better silencers. And third one is reduce the volume, in TV or in radio, like that type of one, or reduce the volume of home theater we are using in the home, or reduce the volume in which one, during the marriages, functions, or during the parties. These are the three important ones. So what are the methods to reduce the sound pollution? Is planting the trees. Second one, use the better silencer for vehicles, and third one is reduce the volume in home theater, TV, radio, and in marriages, marriage functions, and in DJ, in parties. And one more simple definitions are there. What is the music and what is the noise? What is the music and what is the noise? Music is nothing but the pleasant sound we are called music. And unpleasant sound we are called noise. Listen very carefully. A pleasant sound we are called music. That's why most of the cases you are observing that when you are in music channels, in Gemini music, no noise, only music. No noise, only music means what is nothing but when the songs will be played in the channel, during the hearing. See, at that time you hear the pleasant sound. So noise is nothing but it is irritated simply. Unpleasant sound is nothing but when you hear that sound, it is causes the irritation. That's why. So what is the difference between the music and the noise? Means music is nothing but the pleasant sound is called music, unpleasant sound is called noise. That's why by making the noise, it is cause of irritation and also sound pollution. That is So this is a brief idea about the music and noise in the chapter of sound. Thank you.